Welcome back to the David Pakman Show.
Well, after the passing of the Wisconsin anti-union law, a Wisconsin judge has now blocked the publication of that law. Now, if you remember, Lewis, the way that Scott Walker and his Republican friends pushed this law through was that initially the law contained changes to both collective bargaining rights and it contained budget issues. Now, with budget issues, you need a higher number of members of the state Senate and Assembly to vote, to have a quorum. However, what they did was simply remove those budget issues, just vote on the collective bargaining, and then the quorum requirement was much lower, and they passed it through. Now, a lot of people have been emailing me about this story, saying, hey, this is a big win. Let's talk about it on the show. Dane County Circuit Judge Marianne Sumi issued a temporary restraining order Friday, halting Scott Walker's law that would sharply curtail collective bargaining for public employees. The order will prevent the Secretary of State from publishing the law and allowing it to take effect until she can rule on the merits of the case. Now, I hate to just be honest with the audience when it's bad news. I don't know that this is really going to make any difference. I don't think that this is... Initially, reports were that it was a federal judge and that this really might have some legs behind stopping this bill from becoming law. That's not the case. And I don't want people to get their hopes up. I know that this has fueled the recall discussions that we talked about. I just don't know that this is really going to go anywhere. I think people are falsely getting their hopes up a little bit.
Right. It really just seems kind of like filibustering.
It seems to me, this is the judge, it seems to me that the public policy behind effective enforcement of the open meeting law is so strong that it does outweigh the interest, at least at this time, which may exist in favor of sustaining the validity of the law. Yeah, that, I hate to say it, is not very strong, and I just really do not think it's going to last. Now, that really should only mean you in Wisconsin and everyone else who is listening who doesn't agree with this law should be more fired up about the recall efforts and should be more excited and ready to activate on recalling the Republicans and Scott Walker who voted to make this happen. I don't think that waiting around for this legal battle is going to be the best way, nor even an effective way of getting the change I know you want and I sympathize with because I'm with you here. But from the number of emails I've been getting, I think people are going to be sadly disappointed about what takes place with this. And I can't blame them. I understand holding on to any hope you can.
Right, and it's not like this is going to stop other states from following suit.
Well, we talked last week about the incredible number of similar anti-union bills that have popped up and how similar, almost identical, the language is between them, actually. And the reasons why are really not surprising at all and pretty obvious. They're being written and worked on by a lot of the same people, including groups that the Koch brothers are associated with. That's just what it is.